and we're going to have fun. We're going to have a good time. Can we all agree to that?
Yes.
Yes, great group. All right, so who am I? I'm going to just real quickly run down through it. So I'm the chief strategist at Madman Media Company, and what we are is a collection of 4 guys, 2 here, 2 that are not here, and we've combined our brains together and taken our experience in digital marketing to help businesses, small and large, as well as work with strategic alliance partners to make a lot of money and help a lot of people in the other order. Serve a lot of people while doing it profitably. I'm also the marketing strategist at Social Media Marketing University. We're currently doing about $1.5 million a year in informational marketing. So we've got courses that teach business owners how to use Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, video, email, mobile, and all other forms of marketing to get leads for your business. And so Madman Media Company is our new company that we're starting as I'm kind of evolving from a consultant to an entrepreneur. I've been in information technology for 10 years. I've been in online marketing for 5 years, specifically in informational marketing. And I'm an author. I have students that I coach personally, and I'm a trainer as well, and obviously I'm a speaker. I'm here with you. And I've generated multiple 7 figures as I've worked with different companies and people on projects. So it's my privilege to be here and to share with you today. So let's get into it. So we're specifically going to talk about why video marketing is the most effective way, why is it critical for you to have a YouTube presence now to position yourself for the future, and what tools, equipment, and resources do you need to use to create videos with efficient ease. And last but not least, we're also going to talk about 11 specific video marketing strategies that you can use to really make the most of your video marketing strategy. So, a lot of these are going to be strategic keys. So we're going to be talking a lot about conceptual stuff. It's very easy to find out or find someone to do the technical stuff. If you understand the why, if you understand the strategy, then the how and the what becomes really, really easy. So for those of you, very simply, that are new to this, video marketing is the use of video to promote your brand, product, or service to generate traffic, leads, and more revenue into your business. Okay? And what's happening right now is businesses are hurting. The truth is that businesses are having a hard time finding new leads. Businesses are having a hard time converting leads into customers and using automation and technology to follow up with people. And the truth is that there's more traffic to be gotten online than you'd know what to do with if you just know how to step in front of that traffic. Okay? This is one of those things you want to write down. Instead of driving traffic from the whole world to your site, you want to be present where millions of people are already hanging on and just get in front of them. What are those places? Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, Amazon, Facebook, and a few more just like that. iTunes. The great thing about Amazon and iTunes, for example, is that they have millions and hundreds of millions of credit cards on file. So you're actually more likely to get a sale by taking a person and driving them to your Amazon store because they've got their credit card info saved than driving that person to your site. They may not have the time to sit there and fill out all the credit card info. So it makes sense to pay a little bit to Amazon just because of that ease by having your product available there. So you want to make sure that you're on the major channels. And ultimately, the way I look at it is marketing equals freedom. The reason why I say that is because sales and marketing equals more revenue in your business, and more revenue equals more time and the ability to do what you want when you want. All right, is this making sense so far? Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So why video? Life is video. It's very much like as if our view of reality and how we live in the third dimension, so to say, is very much like video. Text, audio, and pictures only communicate that partially, but when you combine them together into a movie, what you get is a real-life experience, or at least as close as you can get to that real-life experience. So, video is very powerful when it comes to communication because most of communication is physiology and tonality, only 7% being words. So you can only be so effective communicating via words when you use video to tap into physiology and body language and tonality, which allow you to communicate more effectively. Okay, so back in the day when the internet started, technology was clunky, heavy, big, and bandwidth was slow. Fast forward 2013, you've got the iPhone, which is really an iComputer, or any Android device for that matter. And they're so powerful, and you've got a 4G connection to this thing, so you really now got this amazingly powerful computing device that's also got a really strong connection to the internet. Well, that's the perfect storm for video. You can literally, with your smartphones, shoot videos and directly edit and upload them using very simple apps straight to YouTube without getting a computer involved. So it's absolutely fascinating with what's possible with the bandwidth and the technology that's there now. As we talked about, the easiest way to get on the first page of Google is to use YouTube, very simply. Of course, video also increases the know, like, and trust factor, because now the person sees you, they know who you are, they hear your voice, much better rapport and connection. And last but not least, you get top-of-mind awareness. So let's do a quick little experiment here. Go ahead and name a car company. Okay, name a detergent. Name a soda. Okay, that's called top-of-mind awareness. Okay, I ask you something, first thing right comes up. So what you want to do is you want to gain top-of-mind awareness in your target market. Okay? How do you do that? Only one way, repetition. How do you do your repetition? You have to make sure that you capture the lead when they come to you, because in most cases, they're not going to be ready to buy 3 to 6 months out. Out of 100 people that come to you, 10 are going to be ready to buy right then and there, 10 are never going to buy, but that other 80%, that big chunk, needs that support and follow-up. The only way to be able to do that is to capture their lead and to then, over time, follow up with them and build top-of-mind awareness for your business. So when they say, I need a realtor, your name comes up. All right, and last but not least, it shortens the sales cycle. Quite frankly, it's just easier to sell with video. All right, so why YouTube? So YouTube's getting 800 million unique users each month, continues to grow. YouTube is signing amazing deals with cable providers, and these new TVs that are coming out all have YouTube apps in them. And so you have the ability to watch YouTube on your big screen TV. Over 4 billion hours of video are watched each month on YouTube. So basically, there's a lot of people who are kind of slowly switching from traditional media, newspaper, radio, and TV, especially the younger generations, and just really kind of going into digital media. That's just where the party is at. And 72 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube every minute, and YouTube videos are 53 times more likely to get on the first page of Google. Here is why. When you go and you type in shoes, or a shoe company, Google has more of an incentive to send that traffic to YouTube and get you to click on one of the YouTube ads than just drive that traffic to shoecompany.com. Do you see why they would want traffic to go to a video on shoes on YouTube as opposed to your site? Yeah, so what you want to do is you want to use that to your advantage, right? And so the easiest way to do that is by creating videos, and this is something you want to write down. You want to title your videos the same exact thing that people are going to Google to search. And when you do that, what will happen is you'll see that in a very short time, especially with some of the SEO strategies that I'll share with you, you can get that video ranked in most local markets within a month, literally. So if two of you are doing the same thing in Sarasota, let's see which one will do it faster. So you literally, make it happen. So who can benefit with video marketing? Practically anybody that has a product, a cause, a message, a service. If you believe in something, if you have something to sell, you can use video to communicate, automate, engage, and sell. Doctors, accountants, lawyers, could you go back real quick? I just want to touch on all the rest of them. So physical businesses, sales, marketing, and network marketing professionals, doctors, accountants, lawyers, other professionals, and if you have a message, cause, product, or service, anybody that owns an online business, a physical business, a digital business, no matter what, you really can leverage video and do so in a very, very strong and powerful way. All right, so now that you've been sold on video, now that you realize that video is such an effective and powerful way to communicate, one of the most important things to realize is you do not want to go and try to do everything by yourself. That's the easiest way to fail. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it by myself. If you want to earn $1 million, then your time comes down to $568 an hour. That's what it's worth. If you're a third productive each day and you want to earn $1 million. So if you're doing an activity that's $5 or $10 an hour, there's no way that you can earn $1 million. It's just mathematically not possible. You have to do activities that are worth $568 an hour. What are those activities? Selling, promoting, marketing, speaking, joint ventures, and things of that nature. So you want to leverage that into your business. Just like I'm here today, I'm sharing with Andre because we built a relationship. You took all the time to come over here, and I'm sharing with you. You have the ability to do the same thing in your business, whether it's a physical event like this or an online event, which is just basically called a webinar. So same exact thing. So your video dream team needs to have the following 4 roles, and some of these are repetitive. You need a person that's the admin and project manager. That's the person that's responsible for taking the project from beginning to conclusion. Without that person, it's very hard to be organized. You need a person that's going to be the camera star and personality. That could be you. You could find somebody. It's totally fine. You can hire somebody as an actor. It doesn't have to be that you have to train yourself to get in front of camera when you're not naturally a outgoing, extrovert personality. Okay, much easier to find somebody. Hey, you're outgoing. Let me go ahead and let you be the face. The third person that you need is a cameraman and a video editor. I've tried shooting video by myself. It's hard. It's much easier when you have somebody that's behind the camera. Is this making sense so far? Okay, good, excellent. And last but not least, you need a person that's then going to market that video. Could multiple people do these roles? Yeah, absolutely, sure. Your highest, best use probably is to be the star and the personality. That's probably the best thing that you can do in those 4 roles. You're welcome to do the rest, but again, value your time. All right, so now that you've decided that, okay, I'm going to do video marketing, you have an option to either outsource it and have somebody else kind of do it for you, or you can just say, okay, I'm going to get the equipment, I'm going to set up a video studio, and I'm going to do this at my house. I'm going to do this at my office. And I actually encourage you to do that because you then become your own media company. That makes sense, right? What's the difference between you and Oprah? Besides the fact that, or me and Oprah for that matter, besides the fact that she's a huge following and a lot of money, is ultimately that she has that, channel, that network that she can just kind of bring people into, and as people come into her channel, they get exposed to her audience. So you have literally the ability to do the same thing where either bring in professionals and feature them, or you be the professional and kind of kick the ball off there. Now, if you decide to do it yourself, what is some basic equipment? And I don't want to get technical as to what camera to get or what mic to use or any of that stuff, because the more important thing is for you to take action and get results. Not the type of camera you're using, or it has a better HD capability than the other one. Technology changes so fast. Next month, something new is going to come out. So as long as the HD camera, a good enough camera, you're good to go. You need a tripod. Makes it much easier. And of course, you need an external mic. It's often said video is 2/3 audio amongst video professionals. High quality audio really tunes a person in and brings them into the video. So you want to make sure that your audio is high quality on a video. How do you do that? You plug an external mic into the camera. You want to make sure the lighting is good, that it's natural, that it's brighter than darker. And you want to make sure that, and hopefully you outsource this part. I pray that none of you are going to, open Camtasia and ScreenFlow and do editing. And if you are, and that's what you do for a living, it's totally fine. Much better to outsource those kinds of things. Camtasia is the software, the easiest software to use on PC to edit video, where you can have screen capture video or talking head video, either way. Or on a Mac, you can use ScreenFlow. I think both are like $100, very easy programs. And you can, kind of take your video from your camera, put it onto your computer. Once you've got it onto your computer, you can put it into one of these 2 programs, depending on if you have a PC or a Mac, and then be able to edit it. And when I mean edit, what can you do? You can put your title, you can put your website annotation, and things of that nature on the video to where it looks better than somebody who just kind of shot the video and uploaded it. You kind of went that extra step and put your site, which we'll talk about in just a second, is very, very important to you. All right, so you want to have a team of superheroes, because you can't do this all by yourself. And where do you go to find these superheroes? Well, here's some resources right there for you. So, let's go back. And thanks for doing this, I appreciate that. So Splashio is a great site where for $50 you can get an intro, and $100 you can get an outro. What I want you to think is, I want you to think how you can templatize your video marketing process. What you want to do is you want to have an intro, then the body part of your video, and the outro. So what you can do is go to Splashio and get a 8 to 10 second intro and a 10 to 12 second outro. And then literally every time you create video, you throw your intro in front of it, outro in front of it, and a program like Camtasia or ScreenFlow can very easily do that. And now you have videos with an intro, an outro, and the people at Splashio can create them for you for I think $50, $100. It's very high quality, very professional. It'll look better than anybody else that's got whatever.
I'm confused. I don't understand what you mean.
Sure, sure.
What they do.
I appreciate you bringing that up. So when you've got a video, what you can do is you can create a short clip that's like, say, 8 to 10 seconds. The shorter the better. I wouldn't go really more than 5 because people's attention's so ADD, like they're just going to tune out if it's 12 seconds of weird animation. So it's much better to do it 4 seconds, quick in and out, right? And so it could be just, hey friends, welcome to another video by Madman Media Company, and today we're going to be sharing with you, and then it just cuts. And you just put that part in front of every video. So right when I said today we'll be sharing with you, after that could be a little 3 to 4 second logo clip that comes on. So there's an intro, a little 3 to 4 second logo clip that your company's logo comes on, then the video, and then what's called an outro. So an outro would be what action you want them to take at the end of the video, okay? We're gonna talk about this in just a little bit, but it's very important that with your videos, you ask people to take an action at the end. What kind of actions? Like the video, comment the video, subscribe to my channel, check out my website, buy my product, buy my service. So what I recommend that each of you do is create a stock outro, which is whatever the ideal outcome is that you want all your people to take after watching your videos. You just put that stock outro at the end of all of your videos. Does that make sense?
And these places are where you would find people to do that.
So just the first place is what that's for. The other 4 are where you're going to find some rock stars. Press it once more. I think Elance is on there too. So intern match. So I kind of arranged these in order for a reason. So intern match is the easiest way for you to connect with college film students that are looking to get into the work field. They don't have the most important thing that they need, which is experience. Education is awesome. Experience is kind of like the seal of the deal. And so intern match is $9 to post a listing, and you can post a listing saying, hey, I need somebody to help with the marketing of videos. I need somebody to help with the admin. I need somebody to help with the editing. And we currently utilize interns in our business, and they're grateful. As a matter of fact, I didn't go really into my story too much, but I got started as an intern twice, turned into a company and eventually a career, just from an internship. So the more you can give in life, of course, the more that you get back. So intern match is a great way to find local people. You've also got Fiverr. Some of you, may have already heard of it. Great way to just get really cool, cheap outsourcing type stuff done. You need a logo, a simple intro, a simple outro, a Facebook timeline cover for your fan page. You can just go to Fiverr and get that done. So Fiverr, everything is $5. Very, very simple. Odesk starts at $10. Odesk stands for Outsourcing Desk, and it's more of an international platform. If you want to tap into people in Australia, India, New Zealand, Romania, and 15,000 other countries, you can use Odesk and ultimately Elance to do the same thing. And you can find people to help you with practically anything. Marketing, copywriting, graphic, video, management, you name it. There's people out there who would do it because of the currency exchange rate, the way it works. They would do it for much cheaper than what somebody out here would do. Of course, we want to support the people out here because this is the country that we choose to belong to and support. And in order for us to do that, we just have to generate initially the money that we need in our business. So if it means hiring some labor from outside, so be it. I want our company to be 100% core here because that's where we live. So you have an opportunity to use these sites, but I hope that eventually you bring that business back into the US. All right, so this is some really cool video shooting tips. So now that you know why you want to shoot video, now you know kind of, what is some of the equipment or who you can go to. Here are some rules that are very, very important. one rule is called the rule of 2/3. That is that you always want to make sure that your subject is taking 2/3 of the screen. You don't want to do a center shot where they're in the center. You want to do a 2/3 frame. And that makes it look real professional. Now that you've heard me say that, you will notice it because you've become aware to it. You'll notice it in camera shootings and all different places. That's what they do. Surface level versus low to high versus high to low. So surface level is great in most applications. For men, typically, you want to point the camera low to high. For women, typically, this is just a rule of thumb. You can do it however you'd like, but typically for women, it's more from a high to low. You see a lot of people posting pictures and things like that. Usually, women will have that shot from top down, men will have the shot from bottom up. But it's really you'll notice kind of these things happen. There's no real hard rule. You can do it however you'd like, really. You want to use props and subliminals and movement in the background. So when I say subliminals, I don't mean any kind of like a manipulative way, because I happen to be one whose intent is that of love and to share and to do good in the world. And I know that all of you have that same spirit. And so with that said, you have the ability to, for example, if you're shooting a video about your product, have your product in the video, even if it's in the background on the shelf. Companies, Fortune 500 companies, have been doing that for a very long time, making a lot of money. Subliminal advertising is huge because really our subconscious determines our life. The conscious is just sort of the doorway into the subconscious. So you want to make sure that you use subliminals and you want to use movement in the background. One of the worst things you can do in a video is shoot a video with this background. Just not exciting. You're trying to get people's attention who are watching crazy things on TV, and they know how to get people's attention. They spend a lot of money researching how does the human mind work and how do I tap that attention into my company. So, you want to make sure that you have movement in the background, there's something live, there's some plants, something action, it's really good. And you want to make sure that you shoot high quality video. As I said, over time, pretty much everything is going to HD, especially all the big screen TVs. You want to make sure that if somebody's in their bedroom and living room and they're watching a video and it's about you and this video is on this big screen TV, you want it to be at least 720p. I would recommend maybe 1080.
If you don't mind, I'm going to ask a question about that. I've been researching this myself.
Please.
I'm a little confused as to some of the technical terms we're using on the cameras. They're using 24p, which isn't the same thing as 1080p, and they're making reference to 1080i.
Yeah.
There's 60i and 50i.
Yeah.
And
So
it's starting to get a little.
Sure. So the technical industry has a lot of acronyms and jargon, and they can do a really, really good job at confusing you, right? And the truth is, here's what you need to know. Make sure your video is at least 720 or 1080. You want to go the high, even higher resolution, you can do that, but I'm more about starting small, finishing big. If you're not doing video marketing right now, your bigger concern is not what quality video I should be shooting. Your bigger concern is what do I need to do to get in front of the camera and start shooting videos? And then phase 2 sort of becomes that. So I want you to kind of take that with a grain of salt where there's so many different technologies and tools, and it's more important to stick to just the basics and do it consistently over long term and try to use the latest strategy that comes along. Okay, that's another thing you want to write down.
What should the whole video be in terms of time?
Okay, great question. And after this, I'd like to take all questions at the end, please, so that way it's just streamlined. No, it's okay, no worries at all. No worries at all. So the ideal time is the shorter the better. I'd stick to 2 minutes or less. If you're really, really good, try 3. If you're gonna do anything longer than that, do it after the person's already come into your funnel. To try to hold somebody's attention for 2 minutes takes work. Try it. Before they get their phone out, especially in front of their computer. They open a new tab and now they're doing something else. So you want to keep it short, sweet, to the point, and shorter videos are better. Now, once they've come into your funnel, once they bought a product, oh yeah, let's send them some 10, 20, 30-minute content videos. They paid, and they greatly, will make the time to watch that video. But in the beginning, if somebody sees the video is 30 minutes, they'll see 30 seconds of it and drop back out. So one of the things you can do is you can use analytics tools, and I don't want to get into too many of them, but Google Analytics is one tool, and there's others that are specifically for video, and they'll actually show you what's happening to your viewers. So if you see at the 1 minute mark, 50% of people are dropping off, you can go back and look at what happened at that minute mark. Maybe you said something, maybe something changed, maybe the audio quality changed. maybe it was just too long, you were kind of talking about the same thing. So you can use analytics to see what's happening to your videos, and there's tools that track every aspect of what is somebody clicking on, how long were they on your video, did they click on something, and all of those things can be easily tracked. All right, so that's kind of the prep up until this point. So are you guys with me?
Yeah.
Is this making sense?
Yes.
Are you ready to leverage video in your business?
Yes.
Is it easy? Is it easy? Can you do it? Yes, absolutely you can. Absolutely you can. And so the 11 strategic keys to video marketing success, because you want to focus on the why. The how and the what, that's easy. We'll find somebody to shoot the camera, we'll pay somebody to edit the video, but why are you marketing with video? Why are you in business? Yeah, very good, right? So have that clarity. And so once you have these strategic keys, what you'll understand is kind of how to put the how and the what into context. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So you can go through all and put all of them up. I think it's 11 of them total. So you want to make sure that your videos are timeless, and I'll go into each one a little bit more in detail. How are we doing on time? Okay, because I want to leave some time for Q&A. So I'll kind of go through this quickly, and then I want to go more to Q&A because that's, I think, more valuable.
You got 30 minutes.
30? Okay, we'll have a big Q&A session. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So make your videos timeless. Annotate your videos with information. And if you don't get all of them right now, don't worry, we're going to go through each one individually. Deliver powerful and insightful content. Stay consistent with your messaging. Examine the keywords that people are searching for and give them that in your videos. Never say anything that would offend someone, because it'll probably get to that person eventually. When you put something online, it's there forever. Even if you take it offline, there's servers and information that kind of cache it and archive it. And you can go and pull up stuff. So pretty much my rule is I don't put up anything online that I wouldn't just tell one person. Because if you put up a comment and it's only about one person, what if they take a screenshot of that comment and post it on their social media profile? People do that all the time. You want to model others, easiest way to get results. You want to excite your audience right away in the first 15 seconds. You want to grab their attention. That first 15 seconds is everything. I mean, they talk about how, in dating, literally within seconds, things are determined what could happen down the road right when you meet somebody. And it's subliminal, it just happens really, really quick. Very, very important. Description needs to start with your website address. So anytime you put up a video online, on YouTube, on anywhere, in the description, the first thing should be the http:// and then the address. And you want to put the HTTP part in there, not just the www, because you want to make sure it's a clickable link. So very easy, it's just http:// and then your site address. And when you do that, it's an actual clickable link in the description. You want to make sure that you have a call to action in all of your videos. Very easily, you want people to either at the end watch another video or click on a link or do something. And sometimes I'll see people on YouTube, they'll turn off commenting because they don't want to moderate it, and people say some rather interesting things. So with that said, you always want to make sure that it's enabled and allowed. You want people to interact. You want people to talk and share. All right, so you want to make your videos, so let's get into the actual level, right? So you want to make your videos timeless. So try to make it so that you don't put timestamps and things that are, very tied to time. But more so if a year from now, someone saw that video, that they could, take action with it. For example, I've got, with the Social Media Marketing University, the company that I'm a marketing strategist for, have been for over a year, our team lead, amazing, brilliant guy, he's put out some affiliate products and some links and some things online in 2001 that are still making him money, 12 years later. The reason why is because he made everything timeless and made sure those links over time remained live. That if somebody clicked on it 5 years later, that they still end up on your site and they could buy something for you. You want to make sure that you annotate your video with information. So what is an annotation? An annotation is simply like a call out or a bubble or a box that appears in a video. So what YouTube allows you to do is annotate your videos, which means when you take your video and you upload it to YouTube, YouTube actually has a full-blown cloud video editor built in. Have I used it? No. Do I want to use it? No, absolutely not. I want to work with people who are really, really good at it and let them do it. So I can be talking and sharing, which is what I love to do, which is what my passion is. So you want to make sure that you put annotations in your video, and you can actually have somebody do that or do it yourself, either way, directly within YouTube. So once you put a video, you can actually go and put an annotation that says, at minute 30-second, show, hey, thanks for checking out this video, be sure to visit my website. And then now with the link in the description to your site, you can actually refer the annotation to say, click the link in the description to go to my website. You want to make sure people who are watching your videos take action. If they're not taking action, I mean, it's great that you're sharing information, but how's that benefiting you? You want to deliver powerful, insightful content. You want to make sure you're sharing knowledge and data with people that inspires them, that uplifts them, that motivates them, that gets them excited about what you do. And you want to do that with all of your heart. And as you share and give, lots more will come back. You want to stay consistent in your messaging. If you're a funny person, stay funny in all the videos. If you're a serious person, stay serious in all your videos. Whoever you are, you must own 100%, because only you can judge yourself. It's not possible for another person to judge you. So you want to make sure that you're also examining keywords and giving people what they're searching for. Very, very simple. Earlier I told you can either build a website and tell the whole world, hey, come to my website, come to my website. Or you can go where people are hanging out, Amazon, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and make sure that you're present there. Very much the same thing. Instead of typing things on your video or making videos about things that you think people will find, create videos about content that people are already searching for. And just sort of step in front of them. You want to make sure that you never say anything that would offend anyone, or that would the whole world shouldn't hear. Now at the same time, I will say this too, that it's okay to be controversial, because if you're too politically correct, you're not going to be able to captivate a polarized audience. So typically people who come to you are going to be kind of like you, so you need to kind of own that. Are you guys liking this so far? Yeah. Okay, excellent. Thank you. So model others, get the same results. Go to YouTube. There's sites actually that tell you who are the top 100 channels on YouTube. If you just studied that for a month and modeled what they were doing, you think you'd learn a thing or two? Yeah. Very easy to do. You go to YouTube, go to Google and type in top YouTube channels. And I will warn you right now, some of this stuff is for 12-year-olds. And you're going to be like, people are watching, this has 1 billion hits? Yes, it does. And your competitor will too, unless your videos are online. So I encourage you to take action. I encourage you to put your videos online. Do it now. Get in front of everybody else, because YouTube celebrity is kind of going to be a normal thing. Justin Bieber isn't the first one. He was found on YouTube. Plenty more have since. And you yourself, or somebody you know, possibly one of your children, grandchildren, whatever, could be found on YouTube. But it will not happen till you take action, get that video uploaded and put up on YouTube.
We have to do the Harlem Shake.
Yeah, some of these videos, viral videos are almost like an art. You can't really there's people who say, oh yeah, I teach how to create viral videos, or I know how to create viral videos. They just kind of happen. It's better to shoot a spontaneous video and it'll go viral than try to create with that intent, because probably won't happen. You want to excite your audience within the first 15 seconds, grab their attention, and really share a lot of value with them, right away. Something like, in our company, we could do something like, hey friends, you're watching these videos because you're looking to find out how to drive more targeted traffic, qualified leads, and more revenue into your business. You're at the right place, at the right time, stay tuned, right? I could use that intro on all of my videos, stock. A company like Splashio could create it. And then I just put that on all the videos that I put out. Be sure your description always starts with the website address. You really want people to take action. You'd be amazed at how many people put up videos on YouTube and the description doesn't have a website address. It's like, okay, well this is great, but let me just go to the next video. And so what I'm sharing with you, it's more important that you do these things consistently, even if you're going to do 3 of them, than just to kind of know about things. Knowing about things is great, but you've got to take action to get results. That's the only way things happen, is when you act. So you want to include a CTA, call to action. So at the end of your video, be sure to tell people what to do. Even if it's as simple as, thank you for watching this video, and be sure to come back and watch more videos. That's a call to action. You want us, the internet has gone social. I mean, that's probably, that's true like 5 years ago. Kind of late making that comment, but what you're going to see is, social search start showing up when you search for different things. And so you search for different things, and your Facebook thing that you shared is going to come up in search. So search is just kind of going to absolutely go social. There's no question about it. And you want to make sure that you allow interaction, commenting, and things like that. All right, so the 11 strategic keys to video marketing success are making your videos timeless, annotating your videos with information, delivering powerful and insightful content, stay consistent, and that's what a subliminal is, of course. So, and you want to make sure that you examine keywords and give people what they're searching for. Never say anything you don't want anyone to hear. Model others, get the same results. Excite your audience within 15 seconds. Description should start with a website address and call to action and interaction. I believe, go to the next one. So, you literally have the ability to make all your dreams come true with marketing and marketing effectively. The way you do that, I believe, video is the most powerful way. I'm more interested in just sharing this information, really, than anything else. We're extremely busy. We're very blessed. We have a lot of clients that are coming to us. If you're doing something similar, let's partner. We don't believe in competition. We believe in creation. Let's put our minds together, go after a new target market, and make some money together. So if you're already doing video marketing, 2 thumbs up, take it to the next level. If you're not, start now. You're going to be glad you did.
So what's it called?
So you can, literally get started, for $200 to $300 to get a tripod, a camera, a mic, and even a basic background. Or you could spend $3,000. What do I recommend you do? Spend $200 to $300. Spend a little money, make more, then go buy the nice camera. Typically what happens is people go buy the nice camera and never use it. What's more important than the kind of camera you have, the kind of equipment you have, is that you use it, that you share powerful content. So, you encourage, definitely you to be our next success story. We'd love to work with any of you that need help with anything video, from strategic consulting, production, shooting, or any of that standpoint. If you're already a video professional, be sure to talk to me. I live in Tampa, so we can do some stuff in Sarasota. You can shoot video, upload it to, the internet, and we can then come in and edit it and do those kinds of things. And so, I really encourage you to take action. So could you go ahead and pass so this is, something really, really simple. It's one of our packages that we have, and, there's no obligation for you to take any action. This is just information so you know who we are, what our company's about, our contact information, and at the bottom is a little sheet with name, email, phone, and web address. I encourage those of you that want to work with us to fill that out, please. I encourage you to do the same thing in your business. Make sure you capture leads. Most of you are not ready to do business with us right now. The only way that we, can get to that point is, for us to be following up over 3, 6, 9 months. And as we follow up with you and as we build a relationship with you, in due time, many of you will be ready. And for those, that are not ready for that, we wish you the absolute best. I want to see nothing more than see you succeed in life. That's just how I personally roll. So again, very, very simple. Knowing is great. I sound great. I come up here. I say a lot of cool things. Bright young guy, whatever, right? Not that important. What's important is that you take action. Do it in your business. Do it in your life. Shoot some videos. Put them up online. If you're here the whole day and you're not going to take any action with it, this is good mind candy. But if you act on it, whew, it's a game changer. It's a game changer. You could be the next Justin Bieber. And so with that, thank you very much, everyone. Yes.
I've got 2 questions.
Yes.
But before I ask them, I want to let you know that my friend Doug Smith here invented the term co-opetition.
Oh, really?
Yes. Okay, so 2 questions.
Yes,
Where
please.
do you store your videos? And then the second, or do you have a place where you store them so it doesn't slow down your site? And then video scribe. Do you guys do video scribe videos?
Sure, so great question. So the first one is, where do you store your videos online? Amazon S3 is the cheapest and easiest place. Do I think you're going to go and figure out how to use Amazon S3? No, don't even try. Please don't. Just give it to somebody else. Save time. You might spend 6 hours a day. Is it worth it? Or some of you might be able to figure it out in 5 minutes. Great, do it. Bottom line is, get somebody to help you and use Amazon S3. If you don't want to use something as technical, there are other sites as well. I just really would encourage you to either use a platform like YouTube or Amazon S3. Just because easy, simple, industry standard, cheap storage, and that's that. And the second question regarding video scribing, so you have an opportunity to use different flavors of video. So there's the talking head video, which is just you standing in front of the camera and talking. There's the PowerPoint video, which is just your voice, and you're kind of just going through a slideshow like this, right? There is Animoto, A-N-I-M-O-T-O, which is a picture slideshow maker. You can kind of upload pictures and pick some music, and it'll spit out a video at the end. Or you can use hand drawing type videos and all kinds of cool stuff. But basically all it comes down to is, how can you retain that person's attention and get them to take action? So if it's video scribing, if it's a particular type of video, whatever it is that you can use, get that person's attention, do it.
Well, when I go to videos that someone has on their site and it takes me to YouTube, they lose me. Because then I see all these other possible videos I can be
great point.
looking at. Can that be avoided?
Absolutely. So you have the opportunity to, on your videos, post videos that are on Amazon S3. You can take everything out of a YouTube video, like the player bar, the title, all the stuff, except the YouTube logo. You can use creative embed code techniques and make the video so it's just a play and a pause, and the YouTube logo will always there. If somebody clicks on that YouTube logo, they're going to get taken to YouTube. Why? Because YouTube wants people to come back to YouTube. So the easiest way to avoid that is to host videos on your site on Amazon S3. Then, nobody can click on it, and all your YouTube videos are on YouTube. It could be the same video, for that matter. Yes?
A couple of questions. Also, my brother's really into this, and I know nothing about video, but he said a lot of the different, you have to have formats. It's really important to have the right format, because on one browser it might work,
Sure.
and it won't. So I have something I use called, it's a Mac program, so you know what it is. It's called Sandbox.
I use Mac all the time.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sandbox. Anyway, so if I embed Google Video, does that mean other people are not going to be able to, if I record it right off my Mac, other people are not going to be able to view it?
No, it's not true at all. If the video, if I understand your question correctly, if the video is on YouTube, you have 3 settings that you can have it on YouTube. You can have what's called a public video. The whole world can watch it. You can have what's called an unlisted video, which means that only those with the URL, only those with the URL can watch it, because it's unlisted. And then you have a private video, which is those that can be shared with just a channel or just a specific set of people. So depending on what setting you choose, as far as how you record the video, as long as it's like a Flash or a .mp4 or a .mov, those are all industry standard across all browsers, work everything fine type format. So if you just, for example, stuck with Flash.flv or .mp4 for your videos, you're good to go.
So I did a quick one just to get started. If I did it right on my MacBook and I recorded right there, is that quality going to be too slow?
So when you record it, are you talking about recording a screen capture?
No.
Or like, the built-in webcams on a Mac, are they good enough for the kind of video that I encourage you to shoot? No. At least something that does 720p HD. Who knows, the new ones may already be doing it. Yes, and then I'll take you next after that.
I'm going to jump to something a little more sophisticated.
Please.
If you have a training company, you want to start webcasting.
Sure.
You want to start selling your training courses to audiences outside the core cities that you're located in. Do you have a recommendation as to what service and equipment that you would recommend, off the top of your head?
Yeah, great question. So YouTube has just introduced this new thing called, Google Hangouts. It's been around for a while. But this new thing that's really taking traction now is called Hangouts on Air. And anytime you start a Google Hangout, which, how many people know here what a Google Hangout is? Pretty much everybody? Okay. What a Google Hangout is I'm just gonna assume that. What a Google Hangout is that, you know, just like how there's Facebook, Google has a social network called Google Plus. And so if you're a Google Plus user, you can create what's called a Hangout. And a Hangout is nothing more than a virtual meeting room. People who come on and come into your virtual Hangout have the ability to either share their laptop camera or their computer screen. So you can conduct trainings and meetings using this free tool called Google Hangouts. It's actually going to make GoToWebinar obsolete in the next year to 3 years, depending on their marketing strategy. They're more focused on the corporate side. But so what you want to do is when you do start a Hangout, you have the option to click Hangouts on Air. And what that does is it live streams your Hangout. So people can actually, on Google, be searching for something live, and if your Hangout is related to that, it's more likely to come up in front of hundreds of thousands, even millions of results, because this is something live that's happening on YouTube, and Google wants to drive more traffic to YouTube. So you can do Hangouts on Air, which is free for the most part, or you can do the other thing, which is ustream.com. U-S-T-R-E-A-M. And both are good enough to do live broadcasting, live webcasting, sharing your camera, sharing your computer screen, and both give you the option to record that content so then you can use it for something else in your business.
You spoke good about Splashio for doing intros and outros.
Yes.
Who would do background? So if I wanted to stand in front of like a green screen and have
Great question.
backgrounds going in.
Great question. I recommend most people stay away from green screens in the beginning. Okay? The reason why is because as soon as you have a green screen, now you have to send that to an editor so they can take the green screen out and put something else in. Unless you have really high quality equipment, high quality recording, a good green screen, usually it doesn't look really, really sharp. It'll look like fuzzy or it'll be like a green outline around it. So I encourage to stay away from green screens. Just shoot straight with some live backgrounds in the background. You know, when you live backgrounds in the background. When you get to you know, a certain level, you know, with your video production, and you've got the ability to have a nice green screen and lights and people all, you know, that you pay, which all they do is edit video. Yeah, then let's get into the green screen stuff. I personally got in a green screen and then said, wow, this is great, and put it aside.
And in real estate where they do it, perspectives are wrong.
Sure.
Yeah, you are big and it's all wrong.
Yeah, and it's amazing, you know. I think you had a question as well, right?
Yes, two short questions. Does Google pick up with audio, if you say the same word in the film over and over, do they pick that up or is it only the written?
Okay, very good question. Great question, guys. Great question, guys and gals. So with a YouTube video, you have the opportunity to upload a transcription. So every time you upload a video to YouTube, YouTube is digitally transcribing it. Transcribing is the process of taking that video and turning it into text. Why? Because text is faster for computers to search than audio or video. So they turn everything into text. They find when you're searching for something via text file and link you then to that video. It happens so fast, you can't tell, but you know, all of this is going on in the background when you type in a video. And so, you know, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have your main primary keywords in the title and in the text, the things that you kind of write out, but you also want to be very conscious of what you say throughout the video, because YouTube will transcribe that video and you will get traffic and rankings for the words that are not in text but mentioned in your video. And the way you can really, really leverage that is by using a site like Fiverr or Odesk, get all your videos transcribed, and now you have the ability to take that text and upload it to YouTube, and YouTube will know exactly what your video is all about. And actually, I want to share one other powerful tip regarding that. When you market with text, all you have is text. That's all you can do, which is one learning modality. People have different learning modalities. People learn via text, people learn via audio, people learn via audio-visual. So, we're all kind of audio-visual for the most part, but we do have people that are just, text or audio focused. And so when you have a video, what you have the ability to do is take that audio off of it, get that transcription off of it, so now you have that video in video format, audio format, and text format. So now you have the ability to get 3 times more traffic and bang for your content just by taking the audio and the video from that video and also blasting that on the internet. Does that make sense? That's a good one, right? You can't do that with text.
First, thanks for the great information on YouTube. So now when my wife says, why are you're on YouTube. What happens if you're trying to make the transition from old media, DVDs?
Yeah.
You've been successful, we've sold these videos globally, and now I want to start getting into the role where let's just put them on YouTube and start tracking revenue dollars from advertising that way. So they're free content for people to view, but yet still have the option to purchase a hard copy if they choose to. How do you make that transition?
Yeah, great question. So, it comes to two things. Just some grassroots organic content marketing. So kind of just putting a lot of digital content out there. If you're going to blog, by the way, video blog. Why would you text blog? Video blog and transcribe the text, and now you have text too. Great. So, to answer your question specifically, what you want to do is you want to get into, of course, content creation. You can very easily set up a studio where basically the only thing you're changing is that digital file at the end that you were putting on a DVD. You're not putting that on the DVD, you're putting it on places like Amazon and places online where commerce can be conducted. There are places online that allow you to upload a 30-minute or hour video and turn it into a pay-per-view video. So I'm getting a 5-minute mark reminder in the back. So you can literally take a video, put it up online, and charge people to view that video. Call it micro-continuity, micro-sales, whatever you will. So honestly, it's just a matter of, instead of getting that digital file back on the DVD, is to keep it in that digital format and get it into places where you can use it to get traffic back. I'll take you, and then I'll take you next.
Okay. Let's see, you mentioned you were an author?
Yes, self-published.
Two quick
Easiest way to get started.
Okay, what's the book content published? And number two is, if we have maybe 3 to 5 minutes, and it's okay with Andre and the group here, can you quickly tell us what this package is?
Oh, would it be okay if I shared what the package is all about? Okay, great.
And what's your author's published work?
Yes.
Why don't you take this
That question and then go into that. Great.
question and then we'll end it.
Okay, so that'll be the final question.
Recommended pay-per-view for anybody that you know who can manage that middle ground seamlessly.
Good question. There's a few ones out there. I haven't experienced a lot with them. We just primarily use GoToWebinar, and we charge for our webinars. What happens when you do free webinars and free trainings? A lot of times you attract the wrong kind of audience because they're not really interested in buying. They're just interested in free information. So, what we do is we charge for webinars, and we charge anywhere from $9 to $19 to $47 per hour, 2-hour webinar. So we use the GoToWebinar model, and we use a standard merchant account and go that way. I would just encourage you to go to Google and search for video pay-per-view formats. If any of you have questions that come up after this, just use Google. Very easy. Whatever you're going to ask me, type it in Google, hit enter. That's what I do half the time, how I got to know what I know. By going and searching for it. I mean, I didn't come with all this information. So it just sort of was absorbed by design. So I hope that, you can just do some research. There's plenty, the easiest thing to do is to find out what is everybody else using, and then use that same one. Forget trying to use the new cool one that came out. All right, so basically what this is this is a package for an individual, a business, or anybody with a nonprofit or a cause that's looking to market with video. Okay, and so one of the other companies I worked for before I got here is called 7-Figure Speaking Empire. What we do is we train public speakers on how to sell from the stage and how to sell on webinars. And so while I was over there, I did a lot of what's called consulting power days. A power day was when a client would fly into Tampa, they'd pay us $13,000 for 1 day of consulting, and what we do at the end of that day is give them a 60, 70 slide PowerPoint presentation that they can use to sell, okay, online or offline. So why am I telling you that? I'm telling you that because I've been in 30 to 35 of these power days where we've dealt with real estate people, accountants, doctors, lawyers, chiropractors, internet marketers, you name it. And what we had to do in that day is say, okay, here's what you've got to sell. Here's a presentation and a package that you can create to sell it. So what we did in this package is sort of took that knowledge of creating irresistible offers and just kind of took all the components that you guys would need to succeed with video and put them together in one place. So the first thing is fully optimized video blog package. So what we'll do there is we'll build a custom video blog website for you, or a video website, using, some of you will know, WordPress. Some of you are WordPress people. Let's partner up and build some sites together. We'll take 21 videos and do the content integration. So we'll take 21 videos, 2 to 3 minute videos, and either put them up online for you, or help them with the strategy of it, or show you how to put them online. Whatever's easy for you. If you want to get the video to us, have us put it on Amazon S3 and all that stuff, we'll do it. Obviously you guys are local. I'm in Tampa, so could I come down and do a video shoot? Yeah, sure. Why not? It's what we do all day. It's what we love to do. So you've also got quality premium design, so the stuff's going to look really, really nice. We're also going to go ahead and this implementation is actually integration, social media integration. So what we're going to do is we're going to tie your video blog and your YouTube channel to all your other social properties. So everything's kind of linked with each other. Not implementation. We're not going to go and build Facebook and YouTube and Twitter profiles. Could I help you and guide you in that arena? Absolutely. Do it for a living. That's what we do all day. Then we've got 3 lead capture pages. So say you're a realtor and you're looking to target buyers, sellers, and investors. We can create 3 different pages that have 3 different videos that target the kind of person that's coming to you. So the messaging is different. So we'll create a lead capture page, which is nothing more than basically video on top and a name and email and a phone number underneath it so you can capture that lead. We're going to go ahead and also load up 10 follow-up messages for you. So you can create 10 videos. We'll take a screenshot of that video, put it in an email, and create a follow-up sequence. So when somebody comes into your funnel, they're going to get 10 more videos from you over a period of a week, 2 weeks, a month, or however long that you want. The Max Effect YouTube channel is we're just going to make your YouTube channel look really, really nice. Custom background, custom URL, make sure it has the keywords that people are searching for, all the sort of things that we've been doing over the last 6 and really last 10 years. We're also going to go ahead and give you a video marketing success blueprint so you know sort of what do you need to do in your business, in your profession to win with video. We're going to strategize all of this stuff on a one-on-one, over-the-phone strategy session where we talk and figure out how to do this. You're going to get customized training videos on how to upload content to your YouTube channel. And I'm being told that time is up, so I'm going to wrap it up really quick. So you're going to learn how to upload videos yourself to your blog and your YouTube channel. And some other really, really amazing things as well. So I just really want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. I'd really appreciate it if you fill this out. And I wish you the best of the video. Thank you.
Okay, got